Hey Cruiser, thanks for stopping by today. We have an amazing show today. We are taking off the swim platform. You guys remember my dad from the first time? We are doing it again. We call this the flashback, but it's absolutely gonna be a fun day. When we take off this platform, it should be a lot easier than last year. If you remember the shenanigans that happened, they won't be going on this year.
Maybe.
Right? Oh my God, let's do this. Cruiser, you remember last year when my dad and I removed Stargazer swim platform together? This has become a bit of a tradition in my family. And this year, Sammy's tagging along with my father and I, so we can show him how it's done. And it should be straightforward.
It's got to be easier than last year.
Oh, it's got to be. This is a great example of our D.I.T projects. When we do it together to complete a project, it brings us together. We have done many projects in the past, from installing the swim platform to spring cleaning a Stargazer. Taking off the swim platform is one of many traditions my father and I have together. And it's something that I want to pass down to Sammy. He looks up to me for guidance and wisdom, just like I do my dad. This is something special. I want to involve Sammy in this piece of our history.
I got it from my father, and he got it from his father, and he traded a mule for it. And that mule went on to save spring break.
There's a lot of back and forth between my father and I. We are two people with two different perspectives and ideas. When taking off the swim platform becomes challenging of working together as a family. The dynamics that we all have seem impossible to work with, but we focus on having a good time and bantering as a family.
Well, Sam and I just took a walk around the whole yard, and there's only 4 boats that still have teak. Everybody else has switched over to fiberglass with some kind of steel under them.
Do you know what you call those people?
Smart?
Quitters. You call them quitters. Quitters. If you don't sand your stuff every year,
Shania Twain, I ain't no quitter, 1968.
You're just a quitter. Not everything goes to plan when completing a D.I.T project or installing a tradition. It isn't about finishing something or pushing through to get to the end result. It's about growing the love you already have with people you enjoy. I heard that you owned a Chris Craft.
Yes.
And when Mom was young, she ran her Chris Craft underneath a steel bridge or a concrete bridge.
It was a steel concrete dock over at Wawasee Marina, Harkless Marina, you might remember that.
Oh yeah.
Well, as a kid, she was like 16 years old, and her parents were out of town, and she wasn't supposed to be driving the boat. And she and her girlfriends were out partying on the lake, and stopped to get gas. And instead of pulling sideways, they took it straight in. And
well, it's easier to dock that way. Everybody knows you're coming.
Well, that's true, and it peeled the beautiful finish right up to the windshield. It took the windshield off.
So that's why I have a fly bridge only. We expected this to go smoothly and have no problems at all. Do you want to take the bolts out, or do you want to take screws out?
Do I have a choice? Neither.
Get it?
Do we have a bucket for parts? Coffee can, beer can.
I'll be back.
No. Let's not lose the momentum here. It might start raining or something, and must have been looking for coffee cans.
The screws have seemed to bend out of shape from the weight of the platform, meaning next year we'll need to get new ones. It isn't anything that we can't handle, but it makes taking the swim platform off a little trickier than what we intended. And it offers us a chance for more quality time.
Okay, I didn't squeeze. I didn't put it.
Each family has their own traditions and versions of D.I.T. For us, taking off a swim platform is a piece of our history, past, present, and future. Each year, we dedicate time to involve ourselves in this tradition. It's a bigger part of our legacy. This is a small step for my family, but a large leap for me as both a father and a son. Sammy looks to me for guidance on projects like this, and with my father's help, I feel prepared to help him like my dad helps me.
Wish me luck, Dad. Just don't screw up like you always do.
When we are all together, it is really fulfilling to see how many generations have impacted Stargazer. This project isn't about whom Stargazer is. It's about who Stargazer's becoming through the experiences we all share together.
Okay. We gotta change out some of the bolts, make them shorter, and
I was gonna
a lot of them are, I was gonna say, because a lot of them are just bent.
Taking the swim platform off isn't what we're feeling good about as we go back home. It isn't the purpose of D.I.T. It's that we push through hardships and that we develop more love and understanding for each other. Even though it's hard for us to respond to the emotions we present. We get to go home knowing that we are a stronger crew when we do things together.
Ooh, and it's full of muck.
All right. You partying up there or what? Since you're refinishing it, I'm not worried about
Well,
that.
I can tell you're not worried about it. Apparently you're not worried
Well, I was
about
careful on that one. It had muck in it.
it. Poor Stargazer, she can feel that, you know.
Once we have everything unscrewed and we can lift off the platform, then we can focus on adding some wooden planks to the metal brackets.
I've got about an inch.
You got an inch?
Well, I'm hanging over the bracket a half inch maybe.
I'm not hanging over any.
Okay. That's all you get because I got a point there.
Screwing these planks to the metal brackets is important to ensure Stargazer is nicely wrapped for the season. And it makes for more quality time and laughs.
Well, you could have.
Glad you brought the garage with
You could have. There you go.
So you know what size to get.
Yeah. Look at this one.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's a neat one there. That's what they call a little bit of weight on the platform.
Each one of us holds different experiences and different amounts of time on this earth. My dad has so much knowledge and wisdom, while Sammy is so youthful and has such a fresh perspective. I just offer anything I've learned in my time with both of them, whether it be guidance or understanding.
The time we spend together is the most important thing I take away from D.I.T projects like this one. I know you've been hearing us use this term D.I.T. We've been using it with you for over a year now. It stands for Do It Together. It isn't about projects, it's about a state of mind. With the hardships that we've all faced as a globe, D.I.T really shouldn't just be kept to a single YouTube channel. I hope you can use it and D.I.T every day like we do. It seems to work better and keep us less isolated. D.I.T, it's just better when you do it together. Thanks for joining us today, Cruiser. We love you. Make sure that you like and subscribe and come back in 2 weeks for our next video. Hit that bell to get notified every time we post new videos. And again, thanks for watching. As always, I'm Josh Wells, and remember, Henry James once said, "It takes an endless amount of history to make even a little boat tradition." Or something like that. We love you, Cruiser. See you soon.